The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Lumen Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
There we go, Sonoma.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go. Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Avery Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Cousins. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Two.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Steeler. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
So what's up?
On the bootleg, it's Smith. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, This offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Got his man at the 6, and he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His second touchdown of this first half. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Ray McLeod on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Good route here.
Throwing his Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A first down throw for Cousins. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Now how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Woo. He is in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. McLeod now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get. Zebra. What's up?
Here's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Easy.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 1st down, Cousins. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Second down, Cousins. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Yellow.
Cousins now. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Listen.
Mooney in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Cousins. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Cousins now on 2nd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. McLeod now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. London brought in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Marcus May in on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Play action now. It's Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's complete to McLeod. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down. Is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Cousins now to throw on first down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Running straight ahead with Edwards. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Chargers are going to be set up. 1st and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, L.A. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now, Cousins. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They go play action with Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Cousins gonna throw. Again, working deep downfield.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On play action, he'll set up. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Second and 7. Throwing, Herbert. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Third down and 9. Now Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will go all the way. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. McLeod now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Now, Cousins. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face second down and 7. Again, it's Edwards. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Now, Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Will Dissly. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but...
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Returns looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. McLeod now returning it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Fair catch is made a yard or two short of midfield. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First and 10, Herbert. He's on the move. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it near the 10. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. They're down to their final one in this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 12. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw, Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Chased out to his right. Now from the right, he fires deep middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On third down, Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Herbert from the gun. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And what will they dial up on third and short?
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He steps in and makes the interception. D. Alford has the INT. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing his Cousins. He lofts it deep left. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Cousins. Taking a shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's completed right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Running behind center with Edwards. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Sticking with Edwards here. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now.
Go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it at the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say, stay out there. We're going for 2. A final throw before the break. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. McLeod now returning it. Returns looking good so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. Offense up to the line fast.
21.
Another try following the sack. Headed out right. Launching deep down the right sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure